My first attempt at making a pump was just a very simple design, a pump on a gear and the gear acting as a crankshaft. It pumps up fairly quickly. It slows down at about 2.5 bars or 35 psi. My second attempt to make a pump was still a fairly simple design, just the same pump on a 5-to-1 gear ratio. It does go quite a bit faster too. It pumps up quite a bit faster too. It does still stop at about 2.5 bars or 35 psi though. My third attempt was a little bit more intricate. It's run by 2 XL motors, and the gear ratio is 10-to-1. It actually only surprisingly goes up to about 30 psi before it starts to slow down. For my fourth attempt, it is the same as the last one. It still has a 10-to-1 gear ratio, but this time it's on 2 pumps. And this one only stops at 20 psi, not even 1.5 bars. For my last attempt, very similar to the last, just played around with gearing a little bit. It has about a 3-to-1 gear ratio. It is the slowest of them all. Pump number 1, testing with small actuator. Testing with large actuator. Pump number 2 with small actuator. Testing with larger actuator. Pump number 4, testing with small actuator. Testing with large actuator. Pump number 4, testing with small actuator. Testing with large actuator. Now testing pump number 5 with a small actuator. Testing with a larger actuator. I won't bore you, this took forever. The pros of a pump that is faster, they usually tend to pump up quicker. And for the cons of a fast pump is they don't have enough power to keep the airflow consistent. The pros of a slower pump are it keeps the airflow consistent. Like say you're using an actuator, it will keep the up and down motion on the actuator very consistent. Now the cons are it is a very slow pump. The pros of this pump, which has no gearing or anything, is it keeps a very consistent airflow, but also being relatively fast. Now, the cons are it's not that fast.